2019, here I come. Yeah, guys, just want to record this video kachino. Just wanted to say a few things to people who know me and to people who don't know me. You know, I've seen people 2018 doing things that doesn't make them happy. I've seen guys doing shit that doesn't make them happy. You know, this year I can say half of this year I wasn't happy. Probabilities from January until June, I wasn't happy. I was doing things that I don't know myself. You know, I quit my day job last year because I wasn't happy. I got another job. I quit. I wasn't happy. You know, unfortunately, I was at home half of this year. I wasn't happy. Then I found something that made me happy. I found a thing that can enrich my life. You know. Then I realized that I should just do at least one video at a time to try and motivate those who are not happy. You know, people but reach a heart attack. You ask yourself what made them go through that. Some people are depressed. Some people are dying. Some people are killing themselves. Probabilities is most of them, they're not happy with their lives. Why? Because they're in the wrong departments. You know, you find a guy who is earning 20,000 a month and still that person is not happy. Because people do things that don't make them happy for money. People do things that doesn't grow them. Things that don't enrich their lives, that don't grow them as individuals. The first mistake that you could do for yourself, let me tell you, the first mistake that you could do for yourself is try to please people. Whatever amount that you have, whatever money that you have, whatever clothes that you're wearing, whatever car that you're driving, whatever house that you live in, it's not your problem that you live there. But it is your problem that you don't want to improve it. You know, you reach a point whereby you say, you know, people are watching me. People are checking me out. People are doing this, are doing that. Whenever you have money, your friends are here. Your family is here. Whenever you don't have it, they're gone. You know, the worst thing that you could do for yourself is try to please people. That's the most annoying thing you could do for yourself. You kill yourself with your own thoughts first before you could kill yourself with a knife. I'm not saying that we can all reach our goals. I'm not saying that we can all do it. But just know this. It's time to wake up. It's time to do what you love, dude. It's time to do what you think is right for you. The time is now. If you don't wake up now, you'll never wake up. You know, it's good to dream while you're sleeping. It's good. It's very good to dream while you're sleeping. But you know what's most fascinating is when you're living your dream while you're opening your eyes. That's the most joyous thing you could do for yourself. Oscar Pilelavat. Because I want to tell you this. You don't know gore batho ba ba successful ba irile eng gore ba fitlhe mo ba leng mo teng. You don't know if they kill people. You don't know if they're living with snakes. You don't know if they really fought for that. You don't know anything. You don't know. The most successful people, they can give you the recipe to success, but they can never give you the formula to success. The ingredients are there. The ingredients are always there. Discipline, they tell you about how you should manage your time, how you should read books, study, how you should focus on yourself, but they can never tell you which comes first. Because some of them know exactly what they did to reach that point. Some of them were never disciplined. They did things that you don't know. And you say, I'm poor. Your thoughts will always keep you there. The power of thoughts. Your thoughts send messages to the universe, and the universe give you results of your own thoughts. If you think you're poor, you're going to be poor. If you learn from the greatest, Muhammad Ali, he always said, I'm the greatest. I knew I was the greatest before I could be the greatest. Imagine if you tell yourself that I'm the greatest before I could be the greatest. It means you have potential. You have that energy, that drive that says, do more, dude. Do more. Fight more for what you want. Fight more. We all want to reach a certain goal. My message is, don't try to be me. Don't try to be your uncle who's rich out there. Don't try to be Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or whoever. You're not them. Tlogela this thing ya hao ya go tlotla o relax ka success ya hao. Nothing will ever come to you, and no one will ever give you what you need to reach your goals. You just have to get your ass up, wake up, and do what you need to do. Do what you need to do to reach what you want, what you need in life. What we need in life, we need to wake up. What's most painful about us is that black people, we blame whites. White people, we blame blacks. Women blame men. Men blame women. That's how it works. That's how the world is, apparently. What you don't know is that it's not about them. It's about yourself. Grow yourself. Don't wait for the government to do shit. Don't wait for your mother to do shit. Don't wait for white people to do shit. Don't wait for blacks to do shit, because there is no one who's going to give you what you want. Everybody's fighting for their own pockets. I know it's hard, because I'm there. I'm on a path of saying to myself, black, you need to do something. You need to fight for what's right. You need to fight for yourself, because if you don't fight for yourself, no one will. No one will. Money is never the answer, but we need money to live. So how do you do that? How do you reach your happiness? By doing what you love. That's it. Wake your ass up. Sometimes we don't know what we need, but whenever you find something that makes you happy, that's the first day. That's when you are born. That's when your dreams are born. That's when your life is giving birth to a new self in you. Never shadow anybody else. Never, and I mean never shadow anybody else. In 2018, I had friends. I had friends. 2017, I had more than many friends, because I was working. Most of them today, they don't say anything to me. They don't talk to me. They don't call me. There was a time whereby I used to say, I'm going to call them. I'm going to tell them how much I love them as my friends. And then I woke up one day and I said, my phone doesn't just call, it also receives calls. And why is it that I'm not receiving more calls than last year? Then I thought to myself, oh, I was working. Oh, I had money. Oh, yeah, that's why they were here. Because they needed me. Now that they think I don't have money, now that they're sure that I don't have money, they're not here. Ever since my friends, or most of them, because some are still in my life, ever since I lost a few of them, ever since I stopped talking to a lot of them, I reached my own potential. I reached my own goals. And today, I'm the happiest dude you could ever see. Because I know that my friends were my obstacles. My friends were my obstacles because I used to say to myself, I need them in my life. I need them to keep me happy. Until I saw that, no, dude, you just have to look in the mirror and say, you need yourself. It starts with the man in the mirror. It starts with the dude you look at when you walk in front of the mirror. That's the only dude that can make you happy. You know, it's not good to see people sheeping. Oh, by sheeping I mean walking like sheep. Whenever one sheep crosses the road, the rest follows. It doesn't matter how much the danger is there. It doesn't matter how much trouble you could get into. You're just gonna walk and follow people. Now I don't follow anybody. The need for acceptance from people. Go tlhoka batho gore ba accept. If you need people to accept you, tell you what, you're gonna be fucking invisible. The moment you need batho ba accept as an individual, they will never. Instead, you're gonna be fucking invisible. You're gonna be invisible. That's how it works. You need people to accept you, you become invisible. You start to live by yourself, people will only acknowledge you as great. So never accept, no, never. You are a reflection of your own self. If you reflect yourself as a shadow of somebody else, you'll always be a shadow and you'll always be fucked around. You'll always be an errand boy. But don't know Roma about Roma di Biri because you're weak. You're stupid. I don't mean to insult anybody. But sometimes you just have to be hard to be kind. Remember this, remember Hore, whenever you follow somebody else, you will never be great. You will never be important. Move yourself from people who don't acknowledge you as human being. If you think you're important, you'll start living your own life. Be a leader of your own dreams. Be a leader of your own life. And then you'll see the right people will follow you. And those people will help you grow. And I've seen them. I've seen people in my life who help me grow. I've seen people who acknowledge me as an individual who can do more. So, as 2018 passes by, I want people to know that 2019 is not a year of New Year resolutions. It's not a year my New Year resolution is to live my dreams. My New Year resolution is to be happy. Fuck, you will never be happy. Fuck, you will never be happy. Fuck, you'll never live your dreams until you change one thing. Acknowledging yourself. Seeing yourself as the greatest. Seeing yourself as important. It's time to wake up and do what rich people do. It's time to wake up and do what important people do. It's time to acknowledge yourself. It's time to know yourself. It's time to see yourself as beautiful. It's time to see yourself as intelligent. It's time to see yourself as handsome. It's time to see yourself as the greatest. It's time to see yourself as independent. Because if you don't see those stuff, you'll always be dependent on people who don't give a fuck about you, people who don't give a shit about you. It's time. Wake up now, realize your dreams now, or wake up later and wake up next to your dreams telling you that you never allowed them to leave. It's time to stop what you're doing. It's time to stop torturing your own self with other people's decisions. Stop shadowing yourself. Stop shadowing yourself. Being a shadow of other people, because you'll never be happy. Because they will never make you happy. I'm out now. 2018 is gone now. 2019, no more New Year resolutions. You don't have to set your own New Year resolutions. All you gotta do is start now. Set your own goals. If you need to know something, take a paper. Write your own things your own goals that you want to reach now. Put them on a paper. Put them next to your bed. Or make it interesting. Put them in a toilet. Well, when you're shitting in there, you can read them every day and remember what your dreams are. Whenever you're shitting, you'll read them and say, okay, I nearly forgot. So this is a reminder of why I should work more. No more New Year resolutions, only working. Because people always said New Year resolutions, but you will never do them. I've done that before. But now, I've worked and said to myself, no more New Year resolutions, but I'm going to do what most people don't do. Waking my ass up, working hard. Reaching my goals. I will always be reminding you of who you are. I will always remind you why working hard is more important. I will always remind you why you're the greatest. Even if you're down, even if I'm down myself, because life has kicked me hard and I know it's still going to kick me, but I'm going to kick back every time. I'm going to give it shit. That's what you should do. That's the energy you should have, because when you live your dreams, it becomes easy. You become the happiest person you could be for yourself. You become happy. You drive hard. You stand strong. You stand firm. And whatever feast you encounter, throw it back 2 times harder. Whenever you reach the top of the mountain, hell, don't say I've reached my goal. Say, where's the bigger mountain? Ask yourself, what more can I do? What more can I do? It's never enough. Whatever success you have, it's never enough. And let it be your own success. Stop working for other people. Stop waking up asking yourself who's gonna make you happy. No one will give a fuck about you until you give a fuck about yourself. I'm out.